If you're a man over 50 or even approaching it, and that subtle but persistent shift in your prostate health has begun, the frustrating urgency, the noticeably weaker stream, the relentless, soul-draining nightly trips to the bathroom, then what I'm about to share is not just important, it's absolutely critical for your future well-being. And let me be completely candid with you. What you're about to hear may stir discomfort, because it exposes something most men never realize. Every single day, often without the slightest awareness, you could be unknowingly fueling the very problem that's turning your peaceful nights into fragmented battles, your freedom into constant planning around bathrooms, and your once strong urinary flow into a weak, unreliable trickle. And the worst part? It's not happening because of some rare disease. It's happening because of 5 extremely common foods that likely sit on your plate every single day. Foods that are quietly, silently, and relentlessly igniting deep-rooted inflammation inside your prostate, accelerating its aging, irritating its tissues, and making genuine, lasting recovery feel nearly impossible. This isn't just about inconvenience. This is about reclaiming your life, your comfort, your dignity, and your nights. I'm Dr. Richard Coleman, and over the last 25 years as a urologist, I've consulted with thousands of men facing the exact symptoms you're dealing with right now. The constant urges, the hesitating flow, the interrupted sleep, the embarrassment, the silent dread, and the deepest tragedy I've witnessed over and over is the heartbreaking truth that most of these men were actively worsening their prostate condition every single day through the foods they believed were harmless. It was never their fault. Nobody warned them. Not their doctor, not the food industry, not the health guidelines. No one. This suffering didn't appear overnight. It slowly developed over decades, silently, invisibly, without a single clear warning until symptoms became impossible to ignore. That's why I'm here today, to finally explain what no one told you in time. If you've ever stood there at 3 a.m. half awake, hunched over the toilet, waiting, pushing, hoping, only for a weak, unsatisfying trickle to come out, only to walk back to bed feeling incomplete, frustrated, defeated, and embarrassed, then I want you to hear this clearly. You are not alone. You aren't broken, and you certainly aren't just getting old. Something inside your body, something physical, real, biological, is inflamed, swollen, overloaded, and desperately calling for help. You're not imagining this. It's not in your head. Your prostate is under stress. But before I reveal the 5 foods worsening it day after day, I must tell you something essential. Removing these foods, as important as that is not enough on its own. Once the prostate becomes chronically swollen, irritated, or enlarged, dietary changes can help prevent more damage, but they cannot reverse the deep cellular harm accumulated over years. At this stage, your prostate doesn't just need you to stop pouring gasoline on the fire. It needs help rebuilding what was damaged. It needs biological support. Think of your prostate as a structure that has been slowly eroded. Stopping bad foods prevents it from collapsing further, but it does not repair what is already weakened. That requires targeted, clinically studied nutrients designed to calm inflammation, restore circulation, cool the internal fire, and strengthen the tissues from within. And that is one of the reasons many men see real improvements only when diet and strategic natural support work together. Now let's talk about the first food: processed red meats. Bacon, sausage, industrial burgers, deli meats, hot dogs. These are loaded with inflammatory compounds, nitrites, nitrates, advanced glycation end products, and pro-inflammatory fats. When your prostate is already sensitive and swollen, these compounds hit your tissues with twice the damage. It becomes a vicious cycle of irritation, swelling, weakened flow, frustration. Removing these meats stops the daily irritation, but to actually repair the deeper damage, you need targeted botanical compounds proven to soothe and restore prostate tissue from within. Food 2, hidden sugars. These lurk everywhere. Cereals, breads, sauces, juices, snacks, dressings. Sugar spikes insulin and triggers a full-body inflammatory storm. This directly fuels prostate cell overgrowth, worsens BPH, and intensifies nighttime urination. Men have been consuming hidden sugars for decades, meaning your prostate has been under attack far longer than you realized. Diet change can stop the escalation, but only targeted natural support can help reverse the accumulated cellular stress and inflammation caused by years of sugar-driven damage. Food 3, heavy dairy, full-fat milk, cheese, cream, ice creams. They dramatically increase IGF-1, a growth factor known to stimulate excessive prostate cell growth. These dairy proteins are also difficult for aging bodies to process, triggering immune stress and inflammation. Cutting dairy reduces the inflammatory load, but it does not reverse the years of swelling or restabilize hormone pathways. Your prostate still needs active help repairing the damage. Food 4. Inflammatory seed oils. Soybean, corn, canola, sunflower oils, present in fried foods, baked goods, restaurant meals, snacks. These oils overload the body with omega-6 fats that trigger constant inflammation. Inside your prostate, this feels like an internal irritation that never rests. When the prostate stays inflamed for too long, nighttime urgency, weak flow, and discomfort intensify. Removing these oils stops the daily trigger, but restoring healthy tissue requires anti-inflammatory botanicals that calm deep cellular irritation and support repair. Food 5. Hidden sodium. Canned goods, deli meats, processed snacks, frozen meals, condiments, all packed with sodium that forces your body to retain fluid. This increases pressure on your bladder, worsens urgency, and makes nighttime urination far more severe. Reducing sodium helps relieve pressure, but it cannot restore the weakened prostate tissue struggling from years of swelling and irritation. Only targeted nutrients can help rebuild its strength, circulation, and optimal function. And now that you understand what worsens prostate swelling, let's talk about why the prostate enlarges in the first place. Chronic inflammation acts like a slow-burning internal fire. DHT, a potent form of testosterone, increases with age, binding to receptors in prostate cells and stimulating overgrowth. Poor pelvic circulation starves the gland of oxygen and nutrients needed for repair. Waste products accumulate, hormonal signals become unbalanced, and aging alone, even without bad foods, naturally thickens prostate tissue. These factors all interact, and together they create the perfect storm for swelling, urgency, weak flow, and nighttime interruptions. This is why diet alone rarely reverses prostate issues once symptoms begin. It can help, but it doesn't repair. This is also why the men who see the most dramatic improvements, those who sleep through the night again, who regain strong confident flow, who finally feel relief, have one thing in common. They give their prostate the specific nutrients it needs to fight inflammation, support circulation, balance DHT naturally, and repair tissues from the inside. This is not guesswork. Everything I share here comes from research published by Harvard, Johns Hopkins, Mayo Clinic, and multiple urological journals. These are the same mechanisms I've seen in thousands of patients across decades. And imagine something with me for a moment. Imagine lying down tonight and waking up tomorrow morning without a single bathroom trip. Imagine standing at the toilet and feeling a strong, confident stream, not hesitating, not struggling. Imagine going for a walk or taking a drive without worrying about the nearest restroom. Imagine reclaiming that freedom, that dignity, that quiet confidence you thought was slipping away for good. This is not a fantasy. This is exactly what happens when inflammation goes down. Circulation improves and your prostate receives the support it has been missing for years. That is why I meticulously researched and formulated a natural support system combining the exact nutrients, botanicals, and antioxidants shown in clinical research to calm inflammation, support healthy flow, reduce nighttime trips, and restore your prostate's comfort and resilience. This is the same natural support I recommend to my own patients. Not a random blend, but a scientifically structured solution designed to work hand in hand with the dietary changes you learned today. So if you are serious about protecting your prostate, sleeping through the night again, reducing urgency, improving flow, and finally reclaiming your comfort and confidence, your next step is crystal clear. Click the link below this video. There you'll find every detail about this advanced natural formula, the research behind it, how it works, and why so many men over 50 are experiencing life-changing results. Thousands have already taken this step and regained control of their health and their nights. You can absolutely be the next. Don't let another night or another moment slip away to frustration. Click the link, learn about the natural solution designed for you, and take back your life starting today. And if this information helped you understand your prostate health more clearly, please like this video so other men can receive the same clarity. And don't forget to subscribe for more doctor-backed guidance created specifically for men who want to age with strength, comfort, and confidence.